Pisces, I am here for another reading for you today, so feel free to take in a deep breath, connect with your inner source to see what parts of this reading may resonate with you. As always, the readings are general and timeless, past, present, future. You could have Pisces anywhere in your chart, so just take what resonates with you. And if you would like a personal reading, one-on-one personal session, Akashic records, or anything else, feel free to check out our website, 144bluerosetemple.com, or you can email me. We do have a Womb Wisdom and Mary Magdalene book club coming up for the month of January, so feel free to go check that out on the website. And just thank you for your love, thank you for all of your support, and thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe, click on the notification bell and the like button so you can know when the next reading does come out, and so I can connect more with your energy. All right, we did have shungite that just fell on the floor, and as I saw the shungite, I was gonna say, you know, maybe you have some shungite, or maybe you're guided to get some, and then it fell on the floor. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you could benefit from getting some shungite. It's really good for EMF as well. All right, Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for Pisces? Expand your consciousness. You are a healer. You know, what's also coming through Pisces is sometimes, because we do have the card Rest here, sometimes when it comes to you as a light worker, as a healer, chosen one, 144,000, you know, Spirit will really ask you to just be present, to really be in the body. That's usually when we find ourselves in the void or in the cosmic womb, you know. And so right now, again, the reading is past, present, and future. But right now, Spirit is really asking you to surrender. You know, you may have been requiring more rest than usual. Spirit, I'm also hearing, and I mean, it's from the song, I'm getting ready. You're getting ready to see something you've never seen. All right, Pisces. And what's coming through with that, though, is your nervous system is being reset. All right, for the newness that is coming in, for the manifestations, for some of you, relationships that are coming in for you, your nervous system is being reset. You know, I saw a quote once that when it comes to money blocks, most of the time it's not even money blocks, it's rather, do you feel safe? Do you feel safe enough to receive great amounts of money? Do you feel safe enough to receive in general? Or is the nervous system just so programmed to look for a problem, to look for the next thing happening, or this or that? So some of you have been doing really deep reprogramming when it comes to the nervous system and when it comes to the root chakra. And it feels like it's less of you doing things and more of shifting your perspective and how you approach things. Now, let's see why we have You Are a Healer and Expand Your Consciousness. Why do we have You Are a Healer and Expand Your Consciousness? Soul family. All right. And I was going to say call in your soul tribe. It quite literally says call in your soul tribe. Find the rest. Hashtag find the rest. It is a movement that I did not create, but other light workers are a part of it as well. Find the rest. Find the rest of your soul tribe. The people that on a soul level you're meant to co-create with, meant to co-create heaven on earth with, that you're meant to hold space with. That is a soul brother, a soul sister. Call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do this alone. Okay, so this reading here, collective, is all about community. You know, now I was receiving a vision yesterday, and I was receiving a vision about the souls that have spent time in Atlantis, in Lemuria, Avalon, etc., the Venusian temples. These souls are meant to align even physically in this lifetime. And just similar to the twin flame journey where we're in separation and we're doing core root healing and things like that, even as far as soul tribe, some soul tribe has been kept separate so that when they come together, there is no competition. There is no shadow. There is no worrying about what are they thinking about me or this or that. You are to come together to co-create heaven on earth, and the ego stuff, the separation stuff, that doesn't resonate. And so you're going to come across people, collective, that lower vibing stuff does not resonate. You are coming together, meeting through the heart space to co-create just like this. I love this right here. you know, and that is how you will connect, whether it's physically or maybe even it starts online. Whatever it is for you, you're going to connect on a heart, on a soul level, where you can co-create easily. You can create sacred spaces with these people easily, because you're both, you share the same vision, you share the same focus. There's no time for anything else, you know. So this is really beautiful over here. I do feel like, again, similar to the twin flame journey, Pisces, you've also had to clear out certain things in order for you to come into union with these souls, your soul family, so that you can just co-create and get things done. So it's just juicy, it's heavenly, it's beautiful. And not that there's the absence of the shadow, but you know, when you're all in unity here, you're all making love to the shadow. So you don't even see someone and you see them as like these separate parts. You could just see someone, a soul brother and sister, and admire them for all that they are, both light and shadow, because it's all beautiful, you know. So let's see, we're gonna grab one more card. Why do we have you are a healer, expand your consciousness and soul family, sky fire, and then Lumeria? Okay, so some of you have Lumerian DNA, Lumerian soul gifts, and you really are meant to reconnect with your other Lumerian or whatever it is, so brothers and sisters. Okay, we do have the angel gate on the bottom of the deck now. Messages, channels, information. All right, now some of you are also, we do have the expand your consciousness. I'm getting a lot of the third eye and the crown, receiving a lot of information at this time. So also just journal, write it down. Some of you may even have a dream journal. Let's see what this is for you, Pisces. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, for Pisces. For Pisces, why do we have you are a healer, expand your consciousness, so family, and sky fire? Also, what's coming through here is part of the reason why it's taken some time for you to physically even reunite with your soul tribe and family. It's very high energy. When you have two people or more that are really doing the work, you come together and things happen fast. Things happen quick. You know, when you step in foot of a presence of a light worker, they don't have to do much. They are activators. And so you step into the presence and all the stuff just comes out. All right. So this is very high vibrational. It does feel like when you do come into union with your soul family, again, mentors, clients, whatever it is on your journey, things are going to happen quickly. Okay. You are all meant to activate one another. And it's not in the shadow sense where sometimes we see, you know, it's like activation shadow and then a bunch of just conflict or chaos. That's not going to happen. You're just going to rise in love with these people collective. Now, why do we have you are a healer, expand your consciousness, and so family? Why do we have you are a healer, expand your consciousness, and so family? We do have Five of Wands, the Tower card, and then the Hangman over here. All right, so that's just confirmation, though, that, you know, you are really calling in your soul tribe that you're meant to align with. That doesn't have any conflict. Five of Wands over here. And then the Tower card and the Hangman. Now, what's Pisces energy in this reading? Ten of Wands over here. You're not meant to do it alone, Pisces. You may feel burdened over here in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's that you keep a lot of stuff within you. You know, maybe you have a lot of tasks that you do. Maybe you're doing things alone. Call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Why do we have Ten of Wands here for Pisces energy? Yeah, you're very strong, Pisces. However, you don't have to do things alone. We have the Strength card over here, inner strength, and then the Queen of Cups here. All right, so I do feel like Pisces, you're getting to you're closing out one cycle over here. And it's a cycle where you're just carrying a lot of energy, a lot of tasks. All right, now, what is this Five of Wands here? For you are a healer, expand your consciousness, and call in your soul tribe. We have the King of Swords, okay? You could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Why the Tower card here? Okay, you got Six of Wands, you got the Knight of Swords, okay? So yes, there was some sort of conflict with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You alchemize that into something really big over here. Success, like through this conflict collective, this person has Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in their chart. You were pushed ahead in front of the line. That's what's coming through here, Pisces. God, Spirit pushed you in front of the line very quickly. Tower card, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay. Now, why the Hangman here? And all of a sudden, People are coming in for you. It's very interesting, collective, because King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you have some sort of argument or conflict with this person, and all of your manifestations come true after. All, like, especially for those of you who are calling in Soul Tribe, find the rest, hashtag find the rest. Through this conflict, through this argument with this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it all comes in for you. And so that's why it's like trust in the process. Sometimes it's through these shadowy things, though, that exactly what needs to happen happens, all right, for you. And Pisces, this is bringing a shift in perspective that all of a sudden, you have so much soul tribe. You have so many people that want to work with you. Teamwork. 3 of coins. Okay. So if you get into some sort of conflict with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that is God's plan. And it puts you at the front of the line here. So just trust in it. Okay. Now, who is this King of Swords to Pisces? Someone that you had to make a hard decision with. All right. Who is this King of Swords to Pisces? Yep. Someone you made the hard decision to leave. Death card, 2 of Swords over here. And yes, this is maybe, you know, someone who was in your life, someone that you love, Pisces. However, like, trust, because as soon as you end this connection, and it's very hard for you to end it, God, like, you are popping out over here, Pisces. All right. It does feel like it's a good decision for you to leave this connection, because it's like, it's not going to be anything but just conflict. And that's not what you want. You don't have time for the shadow and the ego and all of this to like get in the way when we could just find a resolution. You know, 11-11 as soon as I say that. And so you're going from maybe people or a person that like just could not communicate, conflict, disagreements. Look at that. Egos, ego conflict. This person was very defensive. They create confusion. What is confusing is not sent from God. If someone is confusing or the relationship is confusing, that does not come from God. That comes from the devil card. 33 seconds as soon as I say that. All right. Now, how does the King of Swords feel about Pisces? They're sad about you. But they're also very confusing. So Pisces, I do feel like you're making the decision to, okay, I love this person. I gotta go. You know, there's nothing, there's no growth here. This is very confusing. There's a lot of just ego games here. And that's not what you want to do, Pisces. You are a light worker. You are a healer, you know, and so it just feels like the 5 of Wands doesn't have to happen. And it's interesting that I was saying that in the beginning, because this new crowd, your new soul tribe, the new people in your life, they can communicate clearly. They can get through conflict clearly. We do have a Mars retrograde, okay? So this can maybe be Mars retrograde. You're purging out, right? With this person. The people that are coming into your life, Pisces, the soul tribe, the co-creators, you're just focused on the vision. You're focused on the light. You're focused on growth, on wealth, on joy, on happiness, you know. But this person, they are grieving the loss of you. We have loss and apathy. I do feel like they had feelings for you, but there's just nothing but conflict here. All right, now, why the 3 of Coins with the Hangman here? You're getting ready to see something you've never seen, collective, all right? And yes, this connection or these connections are being released, but your life purpose is downloading. Your life purpose, your wealth, all of it comes in after this person leaves your life. This was a test here. Do you know your worth? Because this relationship, this connection here, it's confusing. There's disagreements, opposition, egos, like there's no finding a resolution. But these new people in your life, Pisces, there's nothing but resolution. There's nothing but clear communication, you know, and so it definitely was worth leaving that, making the hard decision to just let it be, to let it go. We do have in the future, Pisces, you are the Empress. You are attracting so many opportunities, potential for abundance. We have Mother, bountiful harvest, and beauty. Okay, so Pisces, as you're shifting your perspective here, and it's interesting because as soon as you let this person go, Tower card, your life changes. Not overnight, 144, it can be overnight, you know, but your life just completely changes positively. Okay, so you learned a big final lesson with this person. Now, what do we have for this King of Swords with Pisces? Osiris, Asar over here. Okay, you have pay attention, Asar, Osiris. Osiris, what do you want us to pay attention to? Oh. There's spell work over here. Final karmic lesson. And I want to mention this too. The spell work, the third parties, is not always a spell, like a candle spell. 444 as soon as I say that. Spell work can be your person's friends. Romantic or platonic. I've seen platonic situations where it's like he said, she said, and creating conflict and things like that. That can be spell work of hearing from another person, you know, of no, don't stay with that person. You should do this. You should do that. Take advice from people who are living the life that you would want to live. And I say that with a grain of salt too, because I also don't believe in that. You know, some people just say that, but I really believe that God can use anyone, where it's like people can just channel. You could see someone who's living on the street and they could give you some really life-changing advice. So you take that with a grain of salt. For the most part, I would say that, but always take it with a grain of salt. Be open to learning always from anyone and everything. But there definitely is some sort of spell work. We do have pay attention, Asar over here. I'm even just seeing when it comes to the Book of the Dead, there's like back, be gone, enemies of Osiris, get away from Osiris, blah, 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 blah. You know, Empress, that Empress protects Osiris. I'll tell you that one, Isis. But yeah, it does feel like there's some sort of outward energy that can be causing some of this disagreement and fighting between you and this person. Why spell work here? Why do we have spell work? This could be older figures, authority figures that are trying to... Yeah, we have scribe or writer, authority figures. All right, so this could be people that are older than you or them, some sort of authority figure. We also have scribe or writer. You know, so when it comes to spell work, just be mindful, you know. We do have a candle here. I do see like someone writing. So just be mindful. You know, however, take it as it resonates though, right? Even if, say, I feel like this is good advice. Even if you and your person, say, are being spiritually attacked or under spell work, you know, black magic, things like that only create illusions. If you know thyself, it cannot penetrate you, it cannot affect you, but you also can't do the work for your person. So if they're falling for all the BS and they're falling into it and they're just like, yeah, I'm done, this and that, conflict, egos, fighting, you know, then you have to move on. I see you moving to your highest timeline, Pisces. Clearly, it's your highest timeline. You have so much wealth surrounding you, so much success, and I'm telling you, once you leave this person, it's going to hit you like a tower, all right? What is the negative energy between Pisces and this King of Swords? Bride in a cage. Number 3. So you and this person, again, it can be platonic, but you really could have been meant to like be with this person in some way, shape, or form. I'm gonna see what the card that was. Also, your person, their heart is not fully open, and that's why also this is happening. Artificial heart over here. All right. We do have colorless angel here too. Your person still needs to go through a heart opening. Okay. It does feel like for some reason, whoever that this is, you guys can get into like ego games in some way, shape, or form. You know, however, there is something blocking here. Okay. We do have masquerade over here. There's just some sort of outward energy, maybe spell work that's blocking you and this person. Because it is bright in a cage, but there's these lights that are preventing it. All right. However, I would still say to move on from this person. You know, don't sit there and, you know, your person's very protected too. But if they can't do the work for them to, and that's what it is. Your person needs, again, no one needs to do anything, but your person, will be going through a heart opening and a third eye opening. That's why they keep falling for the Five of Wands. That's why they keep falling for the conflict. But it's up to you to have the discernment collective. You are the high priest, high priestess. Have the discernment to not fall into this Five of Wands energy. Your third eye is open. Your heart is open. You see truth for what it is. This person does not have an open, fully heart. It's not that their heart is closed, you know, but they are still going to go through a higher heart opening. I'm just seeing higher codes, fifth dimension for them. And a third eye opening. Because right now, when you guys get into conflict or arguments, they just see that. That's not exactly what's going on. But you also can't force your person to awaken to the truth, you know. And so I do see you moving on here, collective. All right. And you have beautiful things coming in. Now, what is the advice for Pisces? You're getting ready to see something you've never seen, Pisces, you mother effers. Look what this person's done. You know, like the song Starboy, look what you've done. And they're sad, Pisces, because they're going to watch you live in your life purpose. They're going to watch you be a new earth leader. They're going to watch you being very successful in being a healer. They're going to watch you have the help and the support. But they couldn't get past like the ego. They could not open their third eye to see that it's illusion that's causing you both to keep going at one another. There's a lot of energy that surrounds you both, probably because this is the beautiful connection. So I feel like when it is very beautiful connections or has the potential to be, there's even more spiritual attack. Pisces, it's going to hit, this success is going to hit you like a tower in a very good way. All right. This is your blessing. This is your miracle, Pisces, and things are coming in. All right. You're so supported. Your advice is that you are the 10 of coins and the 10 of coins is coming in for you now. Okay. So claim it. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab some more cards of advice. What other cards of advice do we have for Pisces? Could possibly have a past life with this person. You are going through ascension over here, confirmation. Look, Pisces, look. You have twin flame here. And it's interesting that I mentioned the twin flame journey. Some of you already, if you've been watching me, you know how I feel about twin flame. I refuse to conform to this like fantasy Disney twin flame kind of story. Your twin flame is within you. Your twin flame is you. Now, for some of you, this may have been your twin flame. Just because someone has a soul contract of being your twin flame does not necessarily mean that you are meant to be together. You cannot force someone to awaken. That is a karmic cycle in itself. It is. And sometimes, especially when it comes to your twin flame, the divine feminine does not follow the divine masculine. Spiritually. Materially, like, yeah, you're going to lead the way, king. These kings are leading the way, you know, but the divine feminine energy, remember that it's within. So if you don't resonate as a feminine embodiment, your feminine energy leads and only looks up to God. It goes to divine masculine, divine feminine, God. We see that with the chakras. Lower chakras, masculine. From here, the heart is the bridge, right, of the masculine, feminine. We have the feminine energy, and then there's just God. Even if you're in a twin flame connection, the true union, and I say that because I have the infinity that represents union. That's not my middle finger. It represents union here. Is between you and your life purpose, you and your sacred service, you and God, you and your highest timeline. And in a twin flame connection, sometimes people forget that it really is the union about God. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget why you're here, even in the midst of having a twin flame connection. Okay. And I will say that on a spiritual level, when your twin flame refuses to see you, refuses to come into union with you, you should leave them. Because you do get blessed every time. And I've seen that every single time someone chooses God over their twin flame that is just not reuniting with them, not coming into union, not seeing them. This person's third eye is closed. Look at this. King of Swords, the third eye is closed. Look at the blindfold. They need to go through a spiritual awakening, and that is true twin flame love. Ooh, who am I reading for right now? Call back your energy, collective. And yes, I'm talking about Pisces collective. Call back your energy. You do have a past life, and this may be your twin flame. But confirmation 1122 and the name Latasha. So the name Latasha may resonate with you. True twin flame love is knowing that that person belongs to God. They do not belong to you. We have the sacred experience, the blessing, the pleasure, the honor to maybe experience a twin flame in this human experience. But if you truly love your twin flame, then you want them to ascend to God. Oh, Sekhmet energy is so heavy right now. Sekhmet leads men to war. You know, Sekhmet really leads men to God. That's how I see Sekhmet. And so if you love someone, even if it's your twin flame, and say they're not doing the work. So like this is someone who's really not doing the work. It's just back and forth. There's no connection or like there's no union. If you love your twin flame, then you would let them have a spiritual awakening. Not even let them, give them to God so that they can go through the spiritual awakening, so that their third eye does open. But staying in a twin flame connection where they don't see you, it's not working. Just because the fact that you know that they're your twin flame, it only hurts you. It's like hugging a cactus, and so if you love your twin flame, you let them go. And if it is meant to be, if it's in God's will, and your twin flame has to choose God's will too. That's what a true twin flame is. It's not 5th dimension, it's 12th dimension. I think of collective. I think of Isis, Osiris. I think of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. And Mary Magdalene, she was brave enough to witness Yeshua and literally give him to God, but she had no fear, and don't also have the fear of being alone, because people will come in. Your soul tribe, that is sacred union, is your soul tribe coming into union with them. Your greatest wealth, 10 of Pentacles. This is your sacred union. This is your twin flame. Your true twin flame is the union with you and God, you and your higher self, inner masculine, feminine. And if someone, even if they may very well be a soul that is your twin flame blueprint in this lifetime, if they're not doing the work, they're only going to bring you down to karmic cycles. You keep looking up at God, and they will either follow, or someone else will come in and take their place and will follow. And you both will live a life that is God and heart led and soul led and aligned. So that's what I have for you here, that twin flame card. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God. What do we have for Pisces for this reading? Protect your energy, call back your energy, and forgive over here, all right? So protect your energy. And it feels like it's from this King of Swords, this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You have beautiful things coming in right after you leave them, collective. Or right after you make some sort of hard decision here. Now, what is one more message for the Pisces collective today? Revelation, teaching, discovery, path of the gods. So I do see you gathering with different souls, Pisces. We have the Isle of Wonders, revelation, teaching, discovery, and fairy energy, growth, expansion of flowering. All right. Now, we did have the card expand your consciousness, and maybe that's even why I got into that twin flame talk today. It does feel like there's a lot of expansion of your consciousness, a lot of learning and teaching. We are in tropical Sagittarius season, which is the teacher, the guru. So be open to downloads, be open to new information. That's what I have for you, collective. I hope that it resonates. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.